Welcome back to the Games Revealed channel. I'm James, and today I want to talk about who the Steam Deck is for. And I think this is an important question because I want people to drop out of the queue, but I also want people to get the device that they want. You know, the reviews kind of brought this up, to be honest. Like, reviews that I've been reading lately on the Steam Deck brought up timing, essentially. I think the Steam Deck is going to be in a much better place in 6 months than it is now. And if you're an enthusiast, you're going to love it right now. But if you're not an enthusiast and you really just want the Steam Deck for a console experience on the go, even more so than the Switch, because the Switch, let's be honest, is pretty dated. And because they've been able to get Doom Eternal to work on there fairly decent and some other games, it makes it seem like it's a console that could keep up in today's world, but I really don't think it is. It has its own type of games that it does really well, and I'm not going to bash it. I love my Switch, but the Steam Deck is really more of a handheld console that can compete with PlayStation and Xbox than the Switch is. So, that being said, you can probably guess where I'm going with this, but before we do that, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and bash that bell with your crowbar if you like this video or any of my other content. It's awesome. I love to see everyone supporting it, and you guys are awesome. Okay, so you can probably guess what I'm going to say. It's not for everyone because the time is not right. It's going to be for everyone once they get a couple of the issues kind of ironed out. I definitely think this is going to be the device that could bridge most people. But right now, because of some of the bugs, some of the crashing that I've heard, but once again, some of those rumors, they're not even rumors. It's some of the reviewers could have been having those issues before the patching. Valve has been patching Steam quite a bit for the past 2 weeks, and they've gotten a lot of data from this. And that's one of the nice things about releasing I wouldn't say it's an incomplete state. Windows does not work. So first off, if you're getting it to play games like on Epic or something that needs anti-cheat software that's not compatible with the Steam Deck yet, then you're going to want to wait until Windows either dual boot or just you can install Windows. The drivers aren't ready for Windows yet. But if you want an out-of-the-box experience, it's almost there. Just give it a couple more months and you're going to not have to touch the Linux operating system or anything else. Right now, from looking at the reviews, you don't really have to anyways, but if you want to play like emulators and stuff like that, you're going to be touching that no matter what. Steam's not going to be adding emulator support. That stuff is a gray area and you have to be careful with it, but you're going to have to get into the Linux system and install stuff. It's not as scary as it sounds. For some people it might, but if you want emulation of any game that you loved in the past, and you're going to have to get into the Steam or into the Linux desktop that I know of. And with that, there'll be walkthroughs. I'll even try to get through it once I get a hold of a Steam Deck. And once, everyone that watches this that aren't ready to buy a Steam Deck because it's just not the right console for them cancels, I'll be next in line, hopefully. But really, wait, if you want a smooth experience, you're not a PC enthusiast, you're probably one of the ones that reserved after day one or reserved after after an hour after the reservations went up. So you're most likely to not have to worry about this issue anyways. By the time you get your Steam Deck, it should be ironed out. I can't guarantee it. It's my assumption, but I really think that's the way it's going to go, and we're going to have better metrics. You're going to have better performance in all your games. So if you really are just an out-of-the-box kind of guy and want it to work really well, then it might be a blessing that you are on hold for a couple of months before you can get your Steam Deck. I will have to say the price is right for consoles. If you're a console gamer and you want something portable or just something new or something that can keep on playing your games for decades to come, in the sense of Steam Deck 3, Steam Deck 4, if they iterate down the line, then the Steam Deck is going to be for you, because that's the beautiful thing about Steam and about PC. I can play games from 20 years ago on my PC. You're going to be able to do the same too if you pick up Steam Deck. So the console is for everyone, but it's going to be more of a gradual kind of everyone, meaning you're going to start out with your enthusiasts and the people that are early adopters. And with this type of thing, it's good to have those types of people. They're going to iron out a lot of the issues with it. And then if you're an everyone kind of console gamer and just no BS, you want things to work and a lot of things to work and not have to really have a guessing game, even though they did a good job with their verified status, it still sounds like there's just some people want games to work. So they try it, even if it's not verified. Down the road, we're going to have a much better, clearer picture of that. And that's what I think. What do you guys think in the comments below? Are you in the early adopter or are you in the later adopter where you want everything to work? Let me know. With that being said, make sure to check out my other videos in the after screen, right? So later, guys. Peace out.